Alright, once again, not sure what is up with the timer thing. I saw it go from about 30 seconds back to 5 minutes. It seems to do that on like the second and third streams more than anything. As you can see above my head, we're going to play Deadly Premonition Origins tonight for about an hour. This is not the sequel. This is not 2. This is the first one remade on the Switch. I have never played Deadly Premonition. It's a game that a lot of people love, even though they recognize that it's kind of a B-tier game, that it's janky, it has problems, it has issues, but they love it. I have always been humored by the idea of the game because I love Twin Peaks. And there's obviously some Twin Peaks ass inspiration here. So let's get into it. It starts immediately, I found out, so I'm going to switch to the game and then start it immediately. I also need to turn the TV up because I don't have earphones in or earbuds in for this game. I have never played this. I've only watched like an hour or two of gameplay, early game stuff. I think as far as I've seen is a part in a hospital when Agent York meets up with a dude in a wheelchair. So this game is very much Twin Peaks inspired. There's weirdness, there's murder, there's a mystery, there's an agent who talks to someone you've never seen before. Although Agent Cooper in Twin Peaks had a voice recorder that he was using, Agent Francis York Morgan talks to Zach like this. I don't know if it's ever explained who Zach actually is. Split personality, being from another dimension, I don't know.
It's dangerous to run around here, boys.
Man, this game's old.
Hurry up, Grandpa, you're too slow.
I've seen this much of the game myself. It's pretty fucked up. Screwed up the situation. Love that the old man gets all the way to this point before he sees it. Title card. I don't know if they added anything to this version of it. They didn't really touch the graphics up at all. It's still very much a PlayStation 3 era looking game. It was a hell of a transition they went with there. This is very Twin Peaks. It is so Twin Peaks. It went dark because I had moved the controller in a minute. So much good stuff out today. Structure there. Why is the cop working behind the bar? And why is the cop sobbing while the woman just sits there? That was such a Twin Peaks opening. I was hoping for like a super easy setting just so I could see the story and nothing else. Fucking gets weird right away, doesn't it? I got Francis York. Ooh. Camera glass.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
It's about time to get started.
Don't know what's going on at all.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me? It's me, York. If you can hear my voice, could you respond? Ah, good. I thought you went to sleep. Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow.
Okay, was the York
Okay, Zach?
in the room just now? Zach? Is that what's going on? Those of you that have seen this before, I've played this before.
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think about it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need,
Tom
and
and
Jerry
Jerry
knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
Who the hell is he talking to? About Tom and Jerry?
Zach, I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zach? The perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into your nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women, they're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
This is so PlayStation 3, man. Is this supposed to make monkey noises? Just, yeah, throw the laptop out in the mud. Is the car on fire?
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
Yes. So I know there's durability on the knife, and there is hunger to deal with. wrong button. Okay, so we have an awkward menu system. Ooh, I don't like that. L1 being aim. Do I have unlimited ammo? Okay, so I have unlimited ammo, but I gotta reload every 16. That's fine. That's some serious can't walk while aiming. That's gonna make things interesting. What is monkey squirrels attacking?
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
Interesting. Aw, poor dog. Shaky camera, nice fog effect. It's weird that attack is on L1. That skybox. ass game. Look at it. I was watching some of the new one where you get around town on a skateboard. I think that's hilarious. Can of pickles. I like pickles. I think this is where we see our first bad guy of the game. Yep, there we are. They do their weird bendy backward thing to attack. I don't quite get what this game's at right now, like what it's up to. Here we go. She's gonna do her weird back bend. See?
Great.
Oh god, it's like Resident Evil 4. As far as how the aiming feels, it's very much Resident Evil 4. Profiling stuff. Cops aren't supposed to profile, I thought. Isn't profiling bad?
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake.
It's the first time I've been attacked so directly. Zach, can you give me a logical explanation about what that was? Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
Door just locked behind me. Wait, what's back there? not take it before? It's a very weird game already. Hey, whoa. You can't reload unless you're aiming. That's a weird choice. Yeah, turn around so you can come at me all the time. Okay, so let's go back the other way. It's a fairly long game too, from what I understand. It's a good 30-hour game, something like that. Oh, hey, big guy.
Great.
Got a steel pipe. Played several hours of Xbox games tonight, so we gotta keep looking down at the Switch controller to figure out where A and B are. At least the gun has infinite ammo. Got that going for us, right? Come a little closer. Shoot you your weird backward walking head. Come on. Easy money. Something clawed the shit out of this. An axe. close. Weakest pistol ever. Put the fuse box from the broken one in here, because that's how generators work, right? Kind of bullshit are we gonna walk out to out here, right? Or walk into out here? So it's gonna be like immediate monster attacks. Pretty close.
Yes. Bullseye.
I know the combat gets much harder. I've seen later game combat much more difficult than this.
Nice shot. Great.
It's made worse by the fact that you can't walk and aim. All games from this era that had this as a mechanic.
Yes. Amazing. Nice shot.
Nice shot, he says to himself. Weird ass game to start playing. Whoa.
Great.
Whoa.
Great. Great. Nice shot.
farm money, can't we?
Yes.
It's interesting. Put this in.
Amazing.
Whoa, where'd you come from?
Amazing. Great. Bullseye. Great. Amazing. Bullseye.
Whoa, X-Man. How far back is it gonna set me? How far back is that gonna set me? You motherfucker. Oh my god.
Nice shot. Amazing. 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 Nice shot. Yes. Nice shot.
I guess we'll get better guns later.
Bullseye. Bullseye. Yes.
We'll be ready to hit the A button this time. Or was it a different button press this time? It might have been Y this time. I don't know what any of this was just now. What are the glowing red tentacles? What's going on here, man? I got red ivy. Our 3 clues for the area, right?
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? The coffee warned me about it.
My coffee.
Yesterday
warned me.
morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
My coffee warned me about it, he said. I like that his stamina meter goes up in this game instead of down. I'm so glad. This game's on sale, by the way, right now. This game's on sale for $14.99 on the Switch.
Now you were very late. I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent, Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
Liar. You were in a wreck.
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
York's kind
By
of
the
an
way,
asshole.
don't mention anything about what happened.
He's
back
funny,
there.
but he's kind of an asshole.
She'll think you're a psycho. Don't want that, do we, Zach?
Welcome
Saying all that out
to
loud.
Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
I like that he introduced himself,
FBI
and
Special
then we got the
Agent
title
Francis
card.
York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. But, we really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan.
Ooh, he refused to call him
And
York.
we'll handle
Morgan.
the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Isn't that right, Zach?
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
Say, I love Mom. Is that what that license plate just said? Basic wage, unpaid salary. Like, those words make no sense. Absolutely, I want to save. I will always want to save game.
Previously during the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenwood. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
Greenvale.
Definitely something in this town.
Greendale. Okay, I was thinking, like,
feel
is
it,
this
Sam?
where Community takes place? No.
My coffee warned me about it.
My coffee warned me about it is possibly my new favorite line. Map of the United States. I'm gonna start walking through doors like that too. Open them, look in.
York!
I really don't know what to make of this game.
York! Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this.
This is
Cover
not
your mouth.
Who are you?
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
Music note agrees. Little kitchenette. A big hotel. Barging into other rooms. Pretty solid mirror tech for the era. And the dining area. Ah. Get some more of that daily unpaid wages. My room. $31? The hell? $31 for coffee?
Good
Hand on the
morning,
hip,
Mr.
tap on the-
Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Oh wow, poor old lady. Oh.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
What
Is
the
everything
hell?
all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The the salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you.
And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all
One can
this
sit on that side
space.
and that side.
Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here.
What is this
I prepared
game,
a
man?
special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people.
Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from
Music
back
is
then.
so
I
loud.
suppose the clock on the community
audio
center
balance
is
is
quite
terrible.
famous too.
Clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time.
You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two.
That's an earworm
The
if I've ever
Galaxy
heard
of
one.
Terror and the Sweary
get right in
65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though. I am very particular about my coffee.
That was a creepy smile.
The very best you have, please.
I have to
I
warn you, though.
understand. I'll be right back with it.
I'm gonna put my cream in it and then get a premonition from the coffee. Got a little hurricane going in the cup there. Look with interest.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
Now then, let's get going.
I gotta remember to look at my coffee in the morning. Why is there sleep and hunger in this? I get it in Fallout 76 and all the survival games I play. $13 coffee. $24 sucker? What the hell? Wrong button again. The home button and the plus button are too close on this. Alright. What's awaiting us? I'm tempted to stop right there.
A police car. So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me.
King George.
A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin.
Oh man, York. He's a hilarious asshole.
I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values. Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
We can talk while driving? Wow, this is rough. Wow, this handles poorly.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there. Just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Yeah!
Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, and written
The movie
and
is
edited
terrible, but it's
by John
amazing.
DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
I think I actually own a copy of that movie. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is terrible, but it's perfect. It's amazing. Where is this phone at? Aha, there we are. We're gonna save and call it a night.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but if you want to act on a hunch, then I'm with you.
Wait a minute. What's over there? There's a card. I don't know what the cards are for, but other than money. Alright, let's save right here. It cost me $1 to report in. Okay. Alright. That was our first look at Deadly Premonition. I love it. It plays so terribly. It looks terrible, but it's hilarious. I get why people love it, I think. Granted, I've only seen an hour of the game at this point. But my experience with it has been mwah. So let's return to that tomorrow afternoon, you say. What do you say? We'll do less Animal Crossing tomorrow, less Fallout 76 tomorrow. That way we have a more even spread of games because we did a lot of Animal Crossing and a lot of Fallout today. But I'll be back first thing tomorrow morning with Animal Crossing and coffee, followed by some Fallout 76, followed by some Crosscode, followed by Deadly Premonition. This game's fantastic so far. It's everything I wanted it to be. And then eventually we'll move on to 2 once we finish this. I hear this game is about a 30-hour game, though. So I have this, Fallout, and Crosscode all running side by side that are like 30-hour games. And at the end of the week, Ghost of Tsushima comes out. So we've got a full slate of gaming for the next week or so. I look forward to it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time right here on PolyNerdic.